Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Sprint. You already know this is a place to take a break from that heavy news cycle, but it's a place to give you guys a time to just hang out, whether you're eating lunch, whether you're eating dinner. You can just chill out with us and we go over all the good stuff that is happening in our community. We kind of flesh those stories out, kind of have that back and forth combinations, but we also give you the good stories that are really taking place that you guys recommend to us. For example, you know, me and Jazz, we work on this project. We're calling it Neighborhood Fixing because that's exactly what we do. We come to you guys, and guess what, guys? It is time to eat. This is what we're going to talk about later on in the Sprint. Most of you guys recommended this very loved staple that's in Vinton. It's called the Dogwood Restaurant, and if you haven't seen it by now, don't worry about it. I got it coming your way, but we're going to go over all the good food that you sent to us, but we're going to go to the comment section because you guys that have seen this or are familiar with what the Dogwood Restaurant is about, y'all had a lot of good things to say on social media, so we cannot go without showing what all support and respect you guys have for the Dogwood Restaurant. First and foremost, man, let's get into showing some love to our first responders. Get this, a Bedford County Sheriff's Office K9 and his handler being recognized for their help finding a missing person in Roanoke. This is K9 Hoover and Sergeant Keith Hall helped Roanoke County Police during a search for a missing and suicidal person. K9 Hoover tracked the person's scent for nearly a mile in Holland's area. And they went past by busy restaurants with live music, over 5-foot retaining wall, and past abandoned houses to find the person in need, alive in the middle of the woods.
Having him and his ability to track, which is his playtime, when he's tracking, he thinks that we're going out to play. So without having him, there's no telling how long the subject could have been out there.
So K9 Hoover has several certifications, including being one of only 10 K9s in the country to pass the hound test from the North American Police Work Dog Association. So shout out to Hoover doing his thing, man. And again, it's anytime we got a chance to show some love to our first responders, we know how difficult of a job they have. And the fact of the matter is that they found this person when they were suicidal one, disappeared two. I mean, they had the work cut out for them and they still found them. That ain't nothing but a blessing. And again, that shows you that I think the biggest scent that a dog has it's smell, the ability to smell. And having that ability to smell, again, that has showcased that it has definitely helped them because they found that person, and by the grace of God, that person has a second chance at life. So shout out to Hoover, man, doing his thing and showing that, you know, our first responders, they are there for us and they'll step into situations whenever they need to try to save a life. Moving on, man, Rockbridge County's first ever sober living home is officially open. This is a cool story right here, in my opinion. I love it because we all know those family members that are addicted to something, and having the ability to have some type of connection or transition back into a normal life while you're battling this addiction. It's always a helpful resource to have. So this house right here is located at Magnolia Avenue in Buena Vista, has been under renovation since August of 2023 after it was donated because of fire damages. Rockbridge Recovery's Hope House is a 6-month men's transitional sober living program designed to help 6 men at a time who are dealing with addiction stay clean and learn how to live a sober lifestyle. It is ran by peer recovery model, which means each staff member has their own lived experience in addiction to understand the ongoing needs of the residents. That right there, I think, is key because all too often you'll have people who go through these walks of life that need help and need assistance, and forever they'll think to themselves, you don't know what I've been through. You don't know the struggle that I've been through. You don't know how hard it is to stay clean. Well, get this, you are being mentored by people who've been there and have done that. And the fact that you got that is people to look up to and strive to be like, that's going to help everybody out in this case. So whatever gentleman decides to take up this resource and try to get their lives back on the right track, you're going to be in good hands because you're dealing with a lot of specialized people who, again, have been there, done that, and can explain to you and share in that commonality of the difficult aspect of addiction and how to get away and how to break away, how to keep your mind distracted. I did a story with this one man He was a veteran, and what happened is that he would take care of a lot of homeless veterans, and sometimes those homeless veterans would have so many different addictions, and he himself had been in that position at one point in time in his life, or have had family members who have done it, and he built homes for them, or at least invited them in so that they could learn how to transition in life, but know that they are not alone, and if they do have that moment of weakness, they have the strength of other men that can help lift them up in the long run. So if you guys want to see that full story, go to our website, WSLS.com. I think some really good things are going to come out of that whole situation. Let's get into this crazy, bizarre story. This is a sight that you would never, ever see every day, and that is an elephant walking in your neighborhood, okay? So this is what happened. Lots of folks in Montana couldn't believe what they were seeing. It was a circus elephant, loose, and was walking around on the streets. Elephant is Viola, and she belongs to the visiting Jordan World Circus. She broke free when she got spooked by a vehicle and decided to go for a stroll, visiting shopping centers and neighborhoods. And the elephant even walked through traffic, even stopped for a bathroom break on somebody's lawn, which I know that person gonna have to use a lot of doggy bags to pick that stuff up. But moving on, Viola didn't. She knows she didn't have to leave a mark like that. Come on, girl. Anyways, she also made for a once-in-a-lifetime story. After the elephant's day out, she would eventually be corralled, and she is now safe and sound with her handlers. So, yeah, once again, a story you would never hear every day, or something you would never see every day, is a full-blown elephant walking on pavement. Like, that's right there is a bizarre scene to me. But what's even funnier is the way the handler is trying to race after this elephant to get her to get back to the place that she needs to be. You know, Viola just said, yo, check it out. I'm about to have fun. I'm about to go on vacation from the circus. I've been working this hard. Let me see what y'all working with out here. And she was able to do it. I'm happy that nobody was hurt in this process, and I'm happy that she was returned safely without anybody doing something stupid. I'm sending my sincere apologies out to that homeowner who had to go out and see that amount of fertilizer sitting on their front yard. But you know, it is what it is. Shout out to Viola, entertaining people inside and outside of the circus. We got to get into this story, man. Two troopers doing their thing. They're considered honorary uncles right now after they helped deliver a newborn baby. They stepped in to help when they got the call that a woman was in labor in the parking lot of a nearby Lowe's store in New York State. Troopers Joseph Vinci and Alex Mullen were just a mile away and knew they would beat the ambulance. This was the first for both troopers, who say that they are glad that they could be a part of such a special, special moment.
I know Mom and Dad have already talked about inviting us to the first birthday party, which we'll definitely be at, and kind of watching her grow up through this world. Something I'll never forget the rest of my life, for sure.
That is something right there, man. Okay, it says that the troopers say that they wear many hats in law enforcement, but honorary uncle may be their favorite. That's understandable because, again, life is beautiful. Babies are beautiful. And the fact that they were able to be a part of the process in an emergency situation, step in where they were needed and help bring this baby to life, it's going to be so cool with this kid growing up and hearing the stories of how her birth actually happened. And I guarantee you that family they're going to be connected to these troopers for the rest of their lives together. You know, that's just a great moment right there. And anytime we can showcase the good that law enforcement does on a daily basis, I'm all about it. I'm pro law enforcement all day, every day, baby. And in this case, that was a very, very great indication and example of why these are some special people, special men and women in uniform. Coming up after the break, we still got some good stories coming your way. Don't go anywhere. For example, you already know with the Rail Yard Dogs kicking off their round 2. Survived round 1. Round 2, hockey is a thing right now. Everybody's super excited about it, but it's not just here on a local level. Hockey is happening all over, and we got a story coming up after the break dealing with how a man saved a child from getting hit with a hockey puck. And if you ever been to a game before, you know how dangerous that can be if you are not protected by the glass that they got surrounding the ice. Anyways, going into that story, and also we're going to talk about the Dogwood Restaurant in Vinton. Don't go anywhere because, again, you're going to see the sights, sounds, and music of a very special staple that everybody loved. And more importantly, we're going to see what you all had to say about this awesome place. That's coming up on The Sprint, coming up after this break. Do not go anywhere on WSLS.com. Welcome back to The Sprint, guys. It is hockey season, and I think it's going to be the wrap-up of hockey season, which is making me a little depressed. That's why I need my rail yard dogs to survive through round 2 of these playoffs. So either way, let's get into this really cool story. It's a moment that is being recognized and had went viral. A scary moment that happened at a professional hockey game where a fan saved a boy from being hit by a hockey puck. And then after this video went viral, the team actually got involved in the situation. So we got that report and that whole story coming your way right now.
Asia Davis from Cleveland went viral after posting a TikTok video explaining a life-saving moment at a Cleveland Monsters game. On Thursday, Asia and her son Nasir were at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse watching the Monsters take on the Lovell Rocket when a hockey puck flew over the glass right at their seats.
Oh my God!
Asia captured that moment on her phone as a stranger in the seat next to them stuck out his arm and blocked the puck from hitting her son right in the head. She then took to social media Saturday morning asking users to help her find the man next to them.
I owe that man lunch or dinner, another thank you.
That post racked up more than 10,000 views in one day, and it caught the attention of the Monsters, who tracked down the man who blocked that puck, Andrew Podolak. The team invited Andrew, Asia, and Nasir to today's game. All 3 took part in a ceremonial puck drop before the game and got free seats right against the glass. We caught up with both Andrew and Asia, who told us about the experience.
I went to sleep, and when I woke up around 10 o'clock in the morning, I had a DM from him, and it just said, "Everything happens for a reason. I'm glad little man is okay." And I looked at his profile, I'm like, this is him.
I was just coming out, trying to enjoy a hockey game, and the next thing you know, everything's blowing up on social media, this, that, and the other, and a whole bunch of people contacting me, and it's truly a good feeling.
Talk about a special story right there. Like, I absolutely love that because, again, if you guys have ever been at anywhere in a hockey arena, you know how fast those pucks go. Obviously, they're coming 100 miles per hour sometimes. And the fact of the matter that man was in the right place at the right time, protected that baby from getting hit, is always a blessing. So we got to bring in Jazzy Jazz on this one. Let me go ahead and get everything set up real quick. Jazzy! Are you with me? How you doing, girl?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I am good. Okay, so this hockey story, is that not bizarre?
Oh, yeah, man. I'm really glad that he stepped in and was able to save him because I cannot imagine how bad that could have been. You know, I've heard horror stories about pups hitting kids and just people who are in the audience, and I'm really glad that he saved him and that he prevented him from getting really hurt. So I know the mom is really happy. I'm sure she's extremely relieved that everything unfolded in the way that it did, because that could have been a horrible incident and during a time that's supposed to be fun. So, yeah, I'm glad they stepped in.
Yeah, no, one of the funniest things to me is that boy's face was just like, oh, I know that wasn't about to hit me. You know, he was looking like, woo, boy, that was a close one.
He knew that he missed, that he prevented, he was saved from a disastrous situation.
Oh, yeah.
Completely left.
Yes, Lord. Okay, so something that we were talking about earlier, of obviously me and Jazz, we've been doing a project where we're going out to different staples that are in our area that you guys are starting to recommend to us. We're still coming up with a name for it, but for right now, we're going to call it Neighborhood Fixins, Time to Eat with 10 News. So Jazz, if you could, can you kind of one more time remind people what that project is all about?
It's honestly a really fun project. So essentially, we go out to the community and just highlight hidden gems, places that people might not know about, or places that people have been going to for years. And how we found the Dogwood Restaurant in Denton is that we had somebody reached out to us on Facebook, and she said she had been going to this restaurant since she was a little girl. So that was incredible. We decided to go give it a shot and see what it's all about. It ended up being an amazing experience. Keith, Puff, and Jamie, they were absolutely amazing and super humble too. It was nice to see two owners in the kitchen themselves cooking. And the way they was cooking extremely fast. Like, you could tell that they did it. They could do it with their eyes closed. And they whipped up like 6 or so plates within maybe 10 minutes. And the food was absolutely delicious. So, yeah, really what it's all about is not just the food, but the community and the people behind these restaurants. So it's always such beautiful stories with our community, and we just really want to highlight those. So, super exciting project. You can go check it out on WSLS.com. So, yes. And we're super excited to see where it goes.
Oh, yes. And speaking of which, I know we got like a ton of reactions on Facebook alone. That was like 400 different reactions. So we pulled some of the comments that you guys have sent our way. So we're going to go over there. Let's go to the comment section real quick.
Cool.
Again, this is the Dogwood restaurant where we were at, and it was just a great experience. But you guys recommended this to us, and y'all, after you saw the piece that we had online, you had a lot of positive things to say about it. So let's get right into it. Judy Mason says that I love the Dogwood restaurant, love their meatloaf and their fried pork chops. I need to go for breakfast if I can ever get up in the morning. And then Fran Wright came in and said it's the best food and the best hospitality ever. I can agree with that because me and Jazz, like I said, we had a blast for sure. This commenter coming in with Carolyn says that we go there often. Everything is super delicious. Linda says that best fried pan chicken. I need to actually try that real quick. They were cooking it up. I mean, it smelled phenomenal when we were in there. These comments come in from Cindy Jennings. She says, delicious food with friendly hospitality. Judy Oliver says, best sausage gravy ever. And then Lori responded to that. She says, yum, and the tenderloin gravy. And Judy says, yes. So obviously these people love this Dogwood restaurants. Some more comments coming in. Linda says, great service and fantastic food. Elizabeth Jett says, love the food and the staff. Staff was definitely great. That was an awesome part of the experience as well. Deidre says, love going there. Rita says, great place and the food is delicious. We can attest to that. These comments coming in from Rita says, great place and the food is delicious. Connie says, great food, especially breakfast. Heading there in the morning. Yes, I love to see it. And then here we got our last set of comments coming in from Debbie says, love the food. Mary says, been dishing good food out for years. And then Lonnie Blankenship says, best potato cakes around here. That is 100% true. I'm telling you, these people are not pulling your leg when they talk about how good of a restaurant this place is. Jazz, I mean, these people, they come from a place of truth.
Oh, absolutely. The food was absolutely delicious, and I definitely will be back. It was an amazing experience, and it really, you could tell they really put their heart into the food, and not only just cooked it with excellence, but cooked it with love, too, and that's what you can get usually when you get that home cooked meal. You know, it's always cooked with love, and that was definitely something that felt in that restaurant. So if you haven't been, definitely go check it out. So I definitely think it's really a hidden gem in our area. So
definitely,
someone recommended it to us, and even happier that we were able to go out and highlight it. You know,
and so Jazz, before we let you go, how can a person recommend other restaurants for us to check out if they were interested in sending us to one of their favorites in their neck of the woods?
Oh, yeah. So we have a form on WSLS.com. And if you just head to our website, you have a whole article where you can nominate your favorite restaurant for a chance for it to be featured in Neighborhood Fixins. So again, just head to WSLS.com. We have an article, and the form is embedded within. And we love hearing you all's recommendations. So please, please, please submit your ideas. And maybe it could be featured on our next episode. So,
yes. All right, Jazz. Well, you got anything else, girlie?
No, ma'am, that's it.
All right, have a blessed one, Jazz.
All right, you as well.
Bye, girl. So yes, she's not playing, man. We have so much fun, and as she mentioned, it is so much more than just the food. It's the atmosphere, it's the experience, it's the ability to just go have breakfast, lunch, or dinner with you guys. So if you guys got recommendations, send it our way so we come out and showcase it and highlight it. And again, you might end up on TV. You might end up on our website. You never know. It's always a good time, especially right here on The Spread. So before I leave you guys, I am going to play this so that you guys can see just how great of an experience the Dogwood Restaurant is. Again, watch this. Figure out some more recommendations to us. Send it our way, and we're going to be in your neck of the woods for Neighborhood Fixes, where it's time to eat with 10 News. You guys have a blessed rest of your day. Hey, what's up, guys? It is Jeff and Jazz, and it's time to eat again. So, Jazz, where we going to this week?
Okay, so we're headed to the Dogwood Restaurant in Benton. So we actually had a viewer reach out to us about this restaurant, and she said it was amazing. She's been going there since she was a little girl. So we just want to hit it up and see what it's all about. Everyone loves their burgers, and he said their biscuits and gravy is also really good. So I really want to put that to the test because I love biscuits and gravy. So we gonna find out.
Yeah, we gonna find out today.
All right, we here.
When you open the door of the Dogwood Restaurant in Benton, the down-to-earth vibes are loud and clear.
And have been since the 1940s.
It's a good environment.
It ain't like a lot of other places.
If you come in once and try it, you'll keep coming back.
Loyal customers like Terry look at this place like a second home kitchen.
We always stopped in here after school and had French fries and Cokes and watched Another World.
Yeah, it's the customers and the memories that matter the most to the employees.
Thank you. You're welcome. I'm probably closer to them than I am my family.
Some of them do come in 2 or 3 times a day, several times. We just try to make it like you're at your house.
Jamie McCarthy and Keith Poff are childhood friends and have been the owners of Dogwood for decades. They have a contagious family-like bond that can be felt beyond the kitchen.
What is it about this place that you think keeps people coming back and being so familiar with what's happening per day, food-wise?
I think it's sort of a hub in Benton. Everybody comes here to learn what's going on in town and to share, and we know everybody.
The people that work here care, and they want to do, they want to be part of the community, and they're part of the community.
Yeah, I'll do a half order kettle gravy with 2 eggs over medium.
But Jazz, the owners, employees, and customers are just a part of the ingredients that make this small town staple a big talker in the community. Let's get to the actual ingredients of this place. What is your favorite item that you like to eat on the menu?
Anything you got. I'm serious. Everything's good.
I get the same thing every day.
What do you get?
I get French toast.
I'm pretty simple. I get 2 eggs, bacon, and toast.
It's just basic, great food.
Well, Jazz, it's time to eat. Let's eat, all right.
The restaurant has different specials throughout the day on specific days of the week.
The dogwood and the potato cake.
All right. Out of all these plates that we have here, are we in for a really good time?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. But we're going to try it out real quick, okay?
I guarantee you won't ask for your money back.
Oh, I got you.
Many favorites like their Southern style sausage biscuit and gravy with homemade potatoes.
All right, here it goes. Cheers. Boom. Do it. Oh, wow.
That's good. It's like mama's cooking on a Saturday.
Yeah. That's some homemade right there. That is really homemade. I like that. Okay. I was saying this entire plate, I would give it a 10.
Yeah, it's delicious.
All together, it's pretty good, okay?
It's really like eating at home with the family.
Right.
You know?
And you can never go wrong with a simple pancake, right? There you go. Cheers. I love it.
Yeah, I'm coming back to this place. It's good.
I'm a big breakfast girl. This is a good pancake.
It's nice and fluffy.
Yes.
It's sweet, not too sweet.
Not exactly.
Right.
It is just perfect, just right. But the highly recommended favorite, the Dogwood omelet. Cheers.
That's good.
Is your favorite? This is my favorite now. Oh my gosh.
It's nice and creamy.
It's all the breakfast that you like in one setting. And the cheese does a good job of sticking everything.
It's nice and creamy and good. It's so good.
Everything that I've had so far will fill you up, 1. 2, will put you to sleep. Because I could already feel the coma coming on. I just tasted the food.
Right.
Great place.
Yeah, it really does feel like family too. Like, you know, if you ever have a taste for just a nice home-cooked meal, come here.
Anything that is your favorite, something that many people don't know much about, send it our way because we are going to come to your neck of the woods and we're going to try it out. And again, 10 out of 10, this has been a great experience, right, Jazz?
Yes. So you can do that by just heading to wslove.com. We have a whole article, the form embedded, so that you can just submit any of your ideas. You can also reach out to us on Facebook, and that's a good way to get us as well. But yeah, we love hearing from you guys and just trying different restaurants and hidden gems, and this one's good.
I'm about to get back into this, guys. Thank you so much for this recommendation. We'll see you guys later, and again, get those submissions into us so we can get going, okay?
All right,
Dad, you better eat the food, girl. You better go ahead and take another bite.
This omelet is so good.
Do a little shimmy, go look. Do a little shimmy, Let me restart that. Because I want my burp being on here, okay? Here we go. So we're going to the basics. This looks like the pancake. I was going to say the potato. So check this out.
It smells delicious.
You can't go wrong with a good potato. It's not a potato.
That's a nice potato, Dad.
Right before we move on to the grand finale. Here we go. All right. That's good. That is a good potato. Good.